Okay, we're going to try something a little different here. Everybody's heard of Amazon and eBay. I buy a fair amount of parts for the farm, tools, you name it. You know, I go on eBay whenever I get a minute and look for deals, look for used items that I need. You know, whether it be a part for a truck or a tractor, or tools, new parts. A lot of times you can find a lot of good deals if you're looking in the right spot, as long as you're patient. Yeah, so we're going to try this. I'm going to try doing a video like this about every other week, you know, twice a month. What I'll do is we'll video what I bought in that time frame, and we'll kind of do an open box type thing. And you know, if it's a used item, I'm not going to know what the condition is of it until I open the box, other than you know, what it looks like in the pictures and all that stuff. So not only will you get to see what I've bought and what kind of deals I've gotten, but I'll also pass along, you know, what I've paid for this stuff too, because I think you'll be surprised on some of this stuff. Now, I've got all Wilton C-clamps here, and this one needs the little foot, or whatever you call it, on the adjusting part of the clamp. So I started off looking for the adjustable part, or the foot that goes on this clamp, and I noticed that the rod's a little loose and the clamp's a little tired. I like to keep anywhere from 10 to a dozen C-clamps. I went on eBay one day and I'm looking for used C-clamps. Now, I figured I'd just buy a couple of them. These Wilton C-clamps, like a 6-inch C-clamp, is around 50 bucks on Amazon, brand new. So I went on eBay and I just figured I'd buy a couple. I ended up buying a little more than a couple. I ended up buying like 19 clamps. There was I bought from like 4 or 5 different eBay sellers. Some of the items were shipped for free. Some I had to pay some shipping on. And I'll show you right what I paid for this stuff. Now, I already opened the box that had, I forget how many clamps altogether, but it was from 3 different eBay sellers. Then I was really surprised on the condition that these clamps were in, and I came up with this idea. You know, if I'm finding this stuff, hey, I'd make a video of it, and if anything else, it's not so much the used items that I'm buying, because they're a little harder to find, but it's the new items as well. Right to the right of the camera, right there, are 2 boxes of brand new parts that I bought, and we'll go into that next. So we're going to open up. I've got 3 different boxes here, and I forget how many clamps altogether, like 7 or 9 or something like that. So I haven't seen these clamps yet. So we'll open these boxes up here, and we'll see what kind of condition these are in. Because judging by the pictures, they were in real good shape. Other than if they're bent, you know, that's not going to be any good. So it appears that these are like a 4-inch clamp here. So they are wired together. What kind are they? Chicago, USA, something. These are of good quality though. I'm gonna take this wire tab off here. These are of good quality. Now, they're a little smaller, but a little bit of Armstrong, made in Chicago, USA. So, these are like a 4-inch clamp. I believe that's what these ones are. Yeah, they're a 4-inch clamp, and yeah, this is the first one. This one's straight. Here's the second one. This one could use a little bit of oil, but that's fine. Here's the second one. It's the same size, and then here is the third one. These would be nice for when we're doing silage boxes. We end up clamping the sheet metal to the top rail all the way down each side, and I usually run out of clamps. Now this one is a little smaller. This one is, this one's like 3 3/4. This one is a 4-inch as well, which I only need about 3 1/2 because I use up the top rail is 3 inches wide. So there's the first box. Now we'll get into the second one here. I've got a magnetic camera mount in my pocket that keeps sticking to the bench. To the second one here. This is just couple of smaller clamps. Now these ones here, yeah, they're of a cheaper quality. Might as well stick this guy there. These are of a cheaper quality, but these will work good for securing a fence to the sheet metal when I cut the sheet metal with the plasma cutter. Now these are a little cheaper than I thought. They're like a Harbor Freight jobby there, but they're gonna work. So we'll show you these ones here. These are just small ones, Cincinnati tool. These are 2 1/2-inch clamps, which are nothing more than really vice grips. Really, they're you're not gonna secure a large item with it, but they'll be handy for putting a piece of angle iron on a piece of sheet metal. Then when I cut it with the plasma cutter, I've got a straight line. Here is the third box. Yeah, these are just miscellaneous. These ones don't look to be all that great. Yeah, these ones are not all that great here, so yeah, I'm kind of disappointed with these, but these would be good for small pieces of metal. Yeah, so these were probably not the greatest deal on those. So that's those 3 boxes there. Now what's in these boxes here came from 3 other vendors, and I've already opened the boxes and everything. The first clamp I've got was this one here. This one is a 6-inch, I believe. This is a 6-inch Wilton clamp. Now these are $50-some from Amazon, and I paid $20-some for this one. So that was a good clamp there. And then I got to dig my phone out and see what exactly came from each seller here. Okay, so these clamps here, that third box that I opened, They were $12.50 plus $9.50 shipping and handling. Now, the box that I opened the other day, I've got these two clamps in here. I was kind of disappointed with these here, and these cost me 26 bucks plus shipping. Now, that's probably all they're worth, brand new, so I really didn't get a good deal on that there. These here, I got 4 clamps. These 3 and 4 right here. This was probably the best deal here. These 4 clamps, 6 inch, a 6 inch here. This is a 6 inch Wilton. And this is a 6 inch as well. This is not a Wilton clamp, but of good quality. And this is a 4 inch Wilton clamp. And these 4 clamps here were $39 plus $14 shipping and handling. This one clamp here was $24 shipping and handling. So I paid $150 for 19 clamps. Got took on that bunch there. Probably paid a little too much for these here. So $150 for 19 clamps altogether, when these here, 2, 3, 4, 4 clamps alone are worth $50 a piece. And then I've got 4 4-inch that were $40 a piece. So that's like $360 for just those. And that's a bonus there. They're just, they're clamps that you'd throw in a toolbox drawer, and you might clamp something down on a piece of equipment, maybe a goofy light bar, a warning light bar or something, and maybe forget about it. Now, what I've got is under the bench here, I have a rack where I can hang all my clamps. So we'll go ahead and set these in here like that, and then we will get on to the rest of the deal here. We'll open up them parts boxes there. So I've got, these were the clamps that I had, and those are the new ones that we acquired on eBay. And these here, I think I'm just going to throw in a toolbox drawer somewhere. I might as well go ahead and grab all my garbage here. Throw that in here. Now, okay, the next 2 items that are on the bench here. This is roller chain that I bought from Amazon. This is number 40 roller chain. Both boxes have the same size roller chain in it. Now these are 100-foot rolls, and it was $132 for a 100-foot roll. Regularly, this stuff is like $16 for a 10-foot, a box that has a 10-foot roll in it. Now, the nice thing about a 100-foot roll is you can roll out what you need, cut it, take it with you, and go. If you've got boxes of 10-foot rolls, we use a lot of this number 40 roller chain on the timing chain for the alley scrapers. We've got 5 alley scraper units, and it holds quite a bit of chain to get around that one time. And if you've got multiple boxes, you know, 10-foot boxes, you're going to take a 10-footer and then a partial. Then you're going to have a partial left over. You're going to have all these short pieces left. So I buy a roller chain in 100-foot rolls, whether it's number 40 all the way up to 100 roller chain. So we're going to pull one of these out of the box here, and it comes on a nice little reel. And I've actually got to build a stand here sometime to hold our roller chain, just so that it's all in one spot, and we can take and pull off what we need. So we'll just flip this out of the box. And it comes on a nice little reel here. And I don't know how many connector lengths they give you, but they give you a few anyway. Looks like, I think the contents said 10. So, yeah, I think 10 is right, because what there essentially is 10-foot rolls here. You know, that's the other thing too when you're connecting chain together. You know, if you need a section of roller chain that is longer than 10 feet, you've got, you know, 2 connectors essentially in that. And the first spot that usually fails on a roller chain is usually the master link clip. So that is first one, and then I'm going to open up this second one, but I mean, that's essentially the same thing there. So we'll just open that up, and then we'll close this video out. But again, I don't know if anybody has any interest in this type of a video. I mean, it's not all that exciting, I don't think. The new stuff like this, maybe the only benefit you get out of it is, you know, maybe if it's something that you're going to purchase, you get an idea of what we're doing and where we're buying this stuff from, to maybe save yourself a little bit of money. The used items that I buy on eBay, they might be a little more exciting to watch a video like that, because you can watch the box get opened up, and if it's a real good deal, there'll be a real good item there. If not, it'll turn into be something like this here, which didn't cost me a lot of money. But again, you know, those little clamps there are, I would call them throwaways, and you know, every once in a while you need to clamp something down, and you know, you might not want that clamp back again, or you know, whatever. So just pull all these master link clips out of here, and then when I put this away, I can put all the master links in the well, we've got a little parts bin that we throw them in. So it appears to be that I've got all of them out of there. So it's like 20 master links and 2 100-foot rolls of number 40 chain. And what I need to do is build a rack, if you will, you know, that's maybe 4 foot wide with maybe 2 or 3 tiers to it, and then just shove a pipe in between the reels here, and then you can just pull the chain off you need, cut it, and you know, take it to where you need to have it. So like I said, this is something that's kind of new to the channel, if you will. I feel kind of goofy doing a video like this. I have watched Junior, my son, watch these videos. They call them unboxing videos, and I don't know. It's just one of them things. And then there's another thing where people were going on eBay and buying these mystery boxes. You know, it's a box yay big. You don't know what's in it. You bid on it, hoping that there's something in it that is worth a lot more than what you're bidding, and you don't know what is in there. I mean, it could be rocks for all you know. You don't know what's in it until you get it. It's kind of a little bit of a surprise. So I guess there might be a little bit of interest in something like this, but it's something I'm going to try. It's Saturday night. Took a few minutes to put this video together. It's kind of silly. It is farming related. It's tools. It's parts that we buy. I'm buying for the shop and I'm buying for the farm. I buy other stuff on there too. You know, cameras. I buy them headset radios every once in a while. This is a camera that I'm actually using around the farm here a little bit. I just got this a little while ago. I'm actually using this for sound right now because it picks up the sound, the audio better than the iPad that I'm filming this from right now. And I'll use the sound from that drift camera there, and we'll go from there. So thanks for watching, folks. Drop me a comment down below if this is something that is just off the wall and just stupid to do. Let me know, because I don't want to bombard you with silly videos like this. Not that I haven't had a silly video before, but again, thanks for watching, folks. Drop me a comment down below. Hit the thumbs up if this is something that you guys want to see, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe to the channel, and we'll see what goes on next here. Like I said, I'll do these a couple times a month, and we can just go from there, depending on the frequency of buying crap, stuff that I need. You know, it's not all the time that I buy this kind of stuff on eBay or Amazon, but it is easier to flick through the phone when I'm trying to fall asleep at night or something to look for something than it is to send somebody off to the hardware store or wherever. So again, thanks for watching, folks. We'll catch you at the next video.